In the last video we saved our work to the computer. What I want to do in this lesson is first of all get that work back and then write some code to make the character run around the screen. So first of all I'm going to close the entire project down. Okay, and then I'm going to start up Google Chrome again, and I'm going to type Scratch as we did to begin with. And we get to the main screen. I'm going to click on Create. So once it's started to go to the creating, we've got the initial screen, which I don't want. So I'm going to choose File, Load from the computer. Now you really need to know where you saved your work, and mine was saved in Download. So if I click on Downloads, and it should be Download on yours, if I click on the maze game and click on Open, it should give me back what I saved. And I'm going to close this window from the tutorial. So we've managed to save and get our code back. Right, let's take a look at control. Now I've seen quite a few people what can I say, when they've moved a character they have let's do it on this, they've used this when something is pressed. That's events, not control. And they've chosen when the up arrow is pressed, and when the down arrow is pressed, and when the right arrow is pressed, and when the left arrow is pressed. It's then changed where the actual sprite can go. So what I'm going to choose is move 10 steps. Now I don't want you to do this too much because we're going to change this method. And I'm going to choose this one to move minus 10 steps. Down, up, right arrow move 10. And this is not really the best way of doing it. Let's put minus 10 steps on there. Let's see what happens. So when I click the green flag and I try to move my character, when I press the down arrow, which is what I'm doing now, he's going left. And really I want him to go up and down. So using these move blocks isn't very good. So if I take them off and just move them off the screen, put them back where they came from, I can use a different setting, and the one I'm going to use is change X by. So if I go right or left, I need to change my X value. So I'm going to put those two out for the right arrow and left arrow. And if I go right, I want to change X by 10. But if I go left, I want to change it by minus 10. The same is going to happen when I go up or down. I'm going to change my Y value. If I go up, I'm going to change it by 10. But if I go down, I'm going to change my Y value by minus 10. Now, if I've got all of this correct, then when I press the green flag, go, and press the down arrow, there it goes down. Press the up arrow, it's going up. Press the right arrow, it's going right, but it's going through the maze. Not good, but not bad at all. So going left. So I've got all my directions to get my character through the maze, which is good. He fits. If yours doesn't, then you probably need to shrink him a little bit. That's a very tight squeeze through there. I could either shrink the character, or I could probably make bigger gaps when I create the maze. But there we go. we've created our first version of movement. But really, I don't want to be doing it in that fashion. I'm going to control it in a different way. So, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to not use these when up arrow, when down arrow key is pressed. I'm going to use a different method altogether to control my character. And hopefully, when he touches the maze itself, he's going to go back to the beginning. So that'll be in the next video.